Hello and welcome to this channel. Today's video lecture is about Googling. Friends, we all have a best friend. Some of us may have more than one best friends. So that best friends, he knows about our schedule, when we wake up, when we go to bed, what we buy, what we like, what we dislike, our job, our business, and almost all of our activities. Same is the case with Google. Yes, we are talking about Google. Google very nicely knows when do we wake up, when do we go to bed, what do we buy, what do we sell, what are our activities, what's our job, what's our profession, and what not. So frankly speaking, Google is one of the best friends, one of the best guides ever. But as it knows a lot of things about us, it has actually a lot of information about us, it would be safe on our side to Google things which are helpful for us and to avoid certain things. Okay, now I very well know how reverse psychology works. If I ask you not to Google such and such thing, you would think to Google them, but I am going to advise you not to Google these things so that you avoid them. Why? The results may be gruesome. The results might drag you in a legal conflict, or the result might be very disturbing. So let's start today's video and see what 5 things we shouldn't ever Google. Okay. So friends, the very first thing that we should never ever Google is keywords related to terrorism. Now, our own country and almost every country in the world is trying to stop terrorism, to put a full stop on terrorism. I know that you are not going to make a bomb or to do an explosion, but it's the curiosity which makes us do things which we are not otherwise going to do. If you type how to make a bomb, or if you type how to do an explosion, I know that you are not serious, it's just the curiosity, but it's quite possible that you might fall in trouble. Actually, such a case has already happened. I think in America, a guy just typed how to make a bomb, and after a couple of hours, below his apartment there was a police car, and he was behind the bars. Okay, actually there are certain agencies like security and drug control agency and a lot other agencies which are monitoring such keywords like terrorism, bomb, explosion and stuff like that. So it would be better on our part not to Google such words. I hope you follow my advice. The second search that you should avoid is dangerous animals in the world. There are a lot of cute and lovable animals on the internet, for example kittens and doggies, puppies, and there are such nice videos and images that I think you will be able to watch them for hours without getting bored. What you should avoid is dangerous animals in the world. Some results might be very gruesome and disturbing, and it's quite possible that you might face some kind of phobia. What's phobia? Phobia is fear of something. Already there are a lot of people in the world who suffer from different kinds of phobias. There is a phobia, arachnophobia. You can Google that. Arachnophobia is unnecessary fear of spiders. Okay, and there is one more phobia in my list, that is geliophobia. Somebody who is afraid of laughing. Can you believe that? A person who is just afraid of laughing, that is geliophobia. So if you do not want to land in the kingdom of phobias, please avoid searching on Google the most dangerous animals in the world. Friends, the third search that you must avoid is symptoms. I know Almost everyone of us already done it, but in the future you should avoid it. Typing your symptoms in the Google search bar can be very risky. Even if you have some mild problem like headache or fever or backache, and if you Google that, it's very possible that Google suggests you a list of 1,000 diseases that you suffer from this and that, and it's quite possible that some diseases are very dangerous. So may God forbid it. Even if you have some diseases, it would be a lot better to consult a real doctor, to go to him and take his advice, but do not come to Dr. Google. Half knowledge is dangerous, and in the case of Google, it is said that around 60% of the information is incorrect. That's fake. You won't believe, but in 2013, the famous magazine Times, it published an article and said that around 50% of YouTube is bot. I hope you know what bot is. Okay, so avoid searching your symptoms in Google. The fourth thing, friends, that you should never Google is your favorite food and the diseases that it might cause. Okay, trust me, if you type the name of your favorite food and the diseases it might cause, then Google is going to suggest you a number of diseases that you might suffer from. Okay, whatever you like, samosa, burger, sandwich, kachori, or any other thing, if you search the possible diseases that your favorite food might cause, you are bound to get a ton of results, and I am pretty sure there are certain diseases which are very dangerous. Two things are going to happen. The very first is that you would hate that food for the rest of your life, or even if you eat that food, you are going to think about that search result maybe 10 times. So better not to Google your favorite food and the possible diseases that it might cause. The fifth and the last search that you should avoid, and that's in our list, is your own personal information. Never ever try to search your name, your mobile number, your address, and your personal stuff on the internet. I know that a lot of times we fill up different kinds of forms on the internet to join a website or to open and install any application, but that's a different thing. There are people who search things on the internet like my name, my address, my mobile number, and stuff like that. Actually, what happens, that information is stored on the internet and it might be used against you. You might find a picture of you, maybe an edited picture that's not very good, or an edited video, or some fake information. Maybe you cannot remove it from the internet, so unnecessarily you are going to feel troubled. You will be nervous, and you will be like that for a long time. So it would be better to avoid that, not to give your personal information, just not to search your personal information on the internet in Google. This period belongs to data science. Whichever company, YouTube, Google, Amazon, whichever company has your data is one of the most powerful companies in the world. Here comes an end to our lecture. I hope that you follow my advice and avoid searching these 5 things. If you like the lecture, hit the like button and share it with your friends and relatives. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it now. It's free of cost. Thank you. Take care.